time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
So I have a theory, and it is about where Ahsoka is headed. Since Deadline has posted that, yes, they are looking to start up filming Ahsoka 2 as soon as SAG comes to an agreement with the studios, I can safely say that we can start theorizing about where it's going to go. So we've got Baylan's skull and the mystery of what's going on here. And I think this is the important thing. There are two important things. What is Thrawn's mission? What is Skull doing? Okay, Skull is wandering around the mountains on Peridia. He hears a voice calling to him. And this scene right here, if you look very carefully, the Fire Mountain has what looks to be a beacon of light shining from it, which is an echo to the Mortis arc in Clone Wars, where Anakin looks up and sees a monastery with the light shining from it. And he heads there and he meets the Father. The Father is a celestial who's is growing old. He is the balance of the Force, and he keeps his children in balance. And we'll get to them in a second. The Father confronts him. So who's calling to Baylan? Well, because the son wasn't killed with the dagger of Mortis, he's still basically running around doing stuff, so it could be the son. At least we think. It would be his goal to get off of Peridia. It would be his goal to get back to the galaxy, one way or another, to cause chaos. But I don't know, because I see something going on here that would be extremely interesting. While Baylan would be a good avatar for the sun to inhabit, can the sun change timelines? He is not, he's a shapeshifter. We know that. But can he read minds from light years away? Can he manipulate elections? Can he do all these things? No, he can't. Okay. But he can cause his dark side. He is the dark side of the Force, the embodiment of it. And he may be the one calling. But I think it might be Anakin. Hear me out. Star Wars theory has a good idea that it could be the son calling. I think it's Anakin in his role as the chosen one and the balancer. Okay? He needs Ahsoka and Baylan to help him with something. What is going on in the galaxy? There's chaos, okay, right now. What are we seeing? We're seeing the New Republic really unable to take charge of anything, and the government being weak and effete. We see the rise of the Empire. And if Star Wars theory is right, and Anakin is now taking the role of the father, who is both light side and dark side of the Force. He's the balance, and he keeps everything in balance. This could be a very interesting way of talking about the Mortis arc and where Anakin fits as the balance of the Force, the chosen one, to bring balance to the Force. Okay. Now, do I buy this theory? All right. Part of the daughter is in Ahsoka when Anakin was the conduit from the daughter to Ahsoka to save Ahsoka's life in the Mortis arc. Okay. And when you see the owl, Mirai, that's the daughter's avatar. The person to the other side of Anakin is Starkiller. Do I believe that it's Starkiller would take over the part of the sun? No, I don't. It is very interesting to me looking at this that if they do revive Starkiller, Filoni said he would like to have Starkiller in canon, that it could be Starkiller. We don't know. But the sense that Anakin, because of what happened in the World Between Worlds, is now the balancer, I think that's pretty obvious.
Where you? I was at the movies.
So here's what I think could be happening. The bringer of chaos, the queen of the stars, Abeloth. Abeloth was the mortal wife of the father, and she is the mother of, she was one of the ones, okay? She is the mortal mother of the son and daughter. As her family got to adulthood, she started to age, didn't like it, so she went to drink from the pool of knowledge, or no, bathe in the pool of knowledge and bathe in the pool of knowledge and drink from the pool of power. Or maybe it's the other way around. She became this hideous monster. And she was imprisoned behind the maw by her son and daughter and husband because she's a bringer of chaos everywhere she goes. She can read minds across the light years. She can affect things across light years. She can read the future. She can manipulate people to doing the wrong thing. And I'm going to tell you that this goes back to a very ancient Egyptian belief that there was no evil in the world, but there was chaos. And the god Set was the god of chaos. This really kind of fits with that sort of overarching characteristic of Abeloth. What if she's already loose? What if she's already manipulating people, causing people to do the wrong thing? And what if Anakin, in his role as the father, as the balance, is calling Jedi? We got Ahsoka, who's already connected to the Mortis gods through the daughter saving her life, and the son, empty vessel there, because it still could be the son calling out to Baylan, trying to get her back into the maw, get her imprisoned. Because if you look at what's going on with the galaxy, it is chaos. It is chaotic. Look at what people are doing. They're reducing trying to do the right thing into a self-serving dumpster fire. Okay? So I'm thinking, and this is just me, I don't know what the guys are thinking, and I don't know what the second season scripts look like, but if Anakin is taking the role of the father, and he is the one calling to Baylan, and he's already gotten hold of Ahsoka, and again, that was not a Force ghost fighting her in the world between worlds. That was Anakin. Watching him go from light to dark was a very intense thing. What if he's calling them to help get Abeloth back in the maw? What if she was the one that caused the sequel trilogy? Okay? What if it's her doing the whole time? These are things that you have to ask yourselves. Okay? So, I don't know. I think maybe she's already loose. This is Steph, signing out. I'll see you around the galaxy.